Hello, welcome back to Ember's Verge. We are day 21, survived 21 days, walked 94.4, and in good health. Alright, well, it is morning, I think. Yep. I think today I'd like to find some young birch saplings, or trees, I mean. Since those are used for quite a few recipes, like walls. We should try to find some more. These ones here. Oh, I see. I was trying to look. Because these constructions, right? They take 2 quarter logs. Oh, I guess they don't take... They don't take the ones that I thought they did. Which ones do? I guess these ones do. Yeah, if we wanted to make some little tiny huts for us to warm up in as we travel around in the winter, we could do that maybe. But these take 2 quarter logs and just 3 heavy branches. I was wondering if there is a setting. Let's try something. Now we can't change our settings from what I understand. Once you start, you're kind of locked in. Case, spoilage rate, crafting. I was wondering if there's a difficulty for like how much resources are required for a build. Like the amount of like large branches in this case, instead of requiring 3, where it looks like the build would take, 15 or something. If there's a way to have it set up that way, so that the building's a little bit more involved or requires a lot more resources. Chances? I don't think so, though. Variety, that's how much. So quantity, variety. I don't know which one changes the respawn rate. Maybe it's this one, quantity. Yeah, I don't think so. Not that I can tell. There has been a little hotfix to the game since I last recorded. The occasion where sometimes we get piles that we can't interact with, I think that should be resolved. Yeah. I think like in the past we had to like reload. Fix that, so now it should be good. So yeah, I want to go look and acquire some of those, as many as we can maybe, and bring them back here for now. We could transport them somewhere else later. It's got 3 hours. I will use branches as means of doing half. Well, that didn't even do half. And I'm gonna wait for a stronger. If we get a 5 or higher, I guess we'll take a look at these little ones that I built last time. Let's say they max out at or is it 4? A test that if it's indoors, does it negate that? Alright, well let's head off. We're neutral temperature. Our sled is that way. I don't think there's any more young saplings in this region. I think we've already taken them. So let's head back across the lake. We do have some fish. We should probably fill up on water though before we go. Also learned from the Discord, from the developer, that like if we take this with us and keep it in our inventory, it should stay thawed. That's only when we like drop it. So let's fill up as much as we can on soup. I think 700 calories would overfill us, but we'll bring both of those fish with us. And eat a bit later. Our energy's a bit low. I don't think we'd make it. I'd love to get there, but I think we'll have to wait till spring. Look how much snow there is. It's just like piling up. I really do like this mechanic. Alright, so there's one we could chop down. Maybe we'll just go around and note them first. And maybe we could come back in reverse order. If we can get to that fire, let's start that up again. We could look around there too. I don't know. I think we already got the ones over here. At least that I can see. There's one. Yeah, they're relatively easy to spot. Maybe the further away, the harder. Might be one over there. It's 3. That's a regular one, I think. I think they're like quite short too. Look at that. Let's grab those. We'll bring them to the fire. Those are all dead trees down there, I think. And here we're at the fir. Fir. Are they fir? Pine. Pine, pine. Okay. Let's see if we can get a fire going. Start with a branch. Use that. Where is it? There we go. We could just stash stuff around here for now. And then we'll stage it back to camp, or even just leave it here. See where we need it most. It's -6. Feels like -8. We do have +10 more if we put on our boots. I looked back our first one, my first attempt, and indeed, when I clicked on the bandage, it did use it. But I think I had like 2 red wounds and like 2 yellow orangey wounds. It healed the orangey one up here. So I'm not sure how it prioritizes which wound. So I think like our 2 severe ones didn't get wounded or healed up. As far as trees look, it does differentiate, I think, right? These are the pine. These are the birch. And then these are the oak. And these are the fir. Yeah, it's a good indication of where we are. Our cave is somewhere here. Maybe here? Alright, well. Go. Oh, put our snowshoes back on. Only carry 2 at a time, so... is it worth grabbing the sled? Did I empty this out? Maybe. So we're gonna get some branches too. Do we get branches from those ones? I can't remember. Oh, those are young. We already have 2. Excellent. Whoops. Nope. Oh, maybe I shouldn't pick them up. If I cancel, they go back. Okay. But yeah, these. I want to collect a bunch of those if I can. Oh, what time of day is it? It's still morning. Okay. I guess we have to go back the other way. Yeah, they might be kind of slim pickings. Oh, there's 2. See if we can get the far one before we get too cold. I don't know if it's worth moving fast or moving slow. In the cold, it's better to just run. Okay, this is just the cliff, but yeah, there's 2 here. Oh yeah, all the snow. might need to clear the snow away. Yeah, I think we just get sticks and twigs, not like branches. Right, but one looks about all we can do. And I suppose I have time to pick up the sticks before heading back. I should really switch to my boots while I'm chopping. Alright, we'll leave the sled. Just go back and warm up. I was wondering if I left enough in there. Might be still warm enough to reignite. Yep. I'm tempted just to burn all the sticks and stuff we just got. Okay, looks pretty good. So it says 6. We get 6 plant fiber, right? I think I noticed, like if I harvest it, I don't know if I'd get 6. So is it like worth doing on the... Let's just see. Yeah, I only get 2 if I do it that way. Alright, let's head out again. Okay, we could dig up the stumps, I suppose. Can't remember what we get. Do we get a branch from that, or what do we get? Yeah, putting on my boots seems to help. I mean, obviously, but... It's a noticeable difference. Wood shavings and bark, okay. Let's try to get this over to another tree, and then we'll head back, probably, before we chop it. Yeah, now we're kind of in between here and our home. This is the last one. Might be. Well, we know this fire's still going. And I don't see... Oh, no, wait, there's one right there. 2 more. Okay, we'll chop that one down. I don't know if we'll have time. Maybe. Energy's about half. Oh, I forgot to even put my snowshoes back on. Excellent. Alright, 2 hours. Yeah, let's top it up. Yeah, I think we will chop them. We'll bring them back to the cave, because I think it's more in the direction that we want to bring them anyway. I was like, where did I leave it? Aha. We got 3 more. It's currently occupied. Oh, I'm trying to add. What? There we go. No, we probably can't fit all of them on there. How many are there? 5, so 6, 7. Maybe we'll grab a couple. Just carry them back. We should be able to fit these 2, or the next 2. We seem to be able to move still pretty fast, with just 2 on our shoulder. That does show we're kind of heavy. Oh, it froze. I thought it would warm up. I thought it, like, thawed. But slower. Slower than putting it in front of the fire. Did last quite a long time, though, before it froze, so maybe that's what they meant. I miscount? I see... It says 7 items. Oh, 8 items. I'm not sure what's going on. Still counting the ones I took off. I only see 6. Alright, we'll leave the stumps. Oops. Colliding. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Give me back my snowshoes. Alright, we're a little gold. I don't think we've gone long enough for the fire to have gone out, but maybe just. No, it's still burning. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Weird, yeah. It's like grabbing a mystery one from somewhere. It looks like we're only holding 2. I don't know if they actually exist. Uh-oh. It would. So this is the bug that I think was supposed to be fixed. Now I can't interact. It does show 3 here though. Right? But we're only seeing 2. But I feel like one got kind of duplicated. Let's put these up here. Just so they're... Yeah, see? So 2 of the logs. Now I can't pick those up. Try reloading and see if it fixes like it did before. I did read that someone else had this error. Yeah, it's still showing like both of these got bugged out now. Okay, but we can save it a fire. Hopefully they're not like permanently bugged out. $15. Well. Quickly now. A little bit more time. Okay. Yes. So 3, 3. This one I can. Let's just see. Try to pick up. Okay. It does seem to have resolved itself. Something glitched out when we like took them off the cart or the trolley, the tray. What is it called? The sled thing. But they seem to be resynced up now that we've reloaded. Okay, good, good. Yeah, what's this thing called? A travois. Travos? Travois? Well, I think we should head back home. Yep, my pot is frozen. I'll let that burn out. There's like half an hour left. I think it's worth wasting my water on. But how many do we have here? We have 10. That's pretty good. I think that's all, though. I don't think there's any more in the area. So, yeah, we'll leave this lumber here in the cave. Until we figure out what we're doing. I don't know if trees regrow in this game. Kind of makes sense for them not to. It's kind of more towards the realism. Usually that's kind of unrealistic for like a full-grown tree to grow in like a week. Even a year, right? Endurance has increased. Hooray! fire is long cold. Let's just throw a big old log in there. What are we down to? That's a whole stack there, even though it's buried under the snow. So, but we might want to chop down another tree. Tinder, tinder, tinder. Sure. Oh, I failed. Alright, everything's thawing again. That out to thaw. Alright, well, it's 7 hours. Sun's setting. We could go to sleep now and then kind of wake up early. And then reevaluate. But probably want to sleep for about maybe 6 hours. We'll do some stuff, put another log on the fire, go back to sleep for a bit longer. Oh, it's nice. When you set them out, you can kind of see their physical size, too. 385, 418. But just, I mean, like, visually, like, this is a tiny one. Alright. Well, it's still early morning, or late night. 5-hour burn time, but we are now well rested. Some more soup. 385 might be a little too much, actually. What if we... Oh, this little guy. Oh, it gets me every time. I don't remember. Do we have a sled over here as well? Did I make 2 of those sleds, or do we just have the one? Kind of forgotten. Alright, we can take this, and I guess we can take all these and kind of combine them. Empty that into there, empty that into there. Get some snow. It's going to take 28 minutes to melt, but then also a little bit more time to boil. So let's go out. It is very cold, mind you, minus 14. Let's go take a peek. If it is, it would be here. But, I mean, it could be under snow, I suppose, as well. Maybe I only had the one. I'm tempted to make another one, but it does take the young birch trees, so maybe not. Yeah, I must have brought it. Grabbed it, I mean. Okay. Well, we could start chopping one down. I don't know if we'll get all the way through it, I don't think. I should put my boots on. We could just chop it and leave the wood here. Pick it up later. We still have that other stack to work through. Yeah, we're getting gold. Push that back. So close. Getting greedy. Just fell it, and then we'll leave. Oh, I thought we were going to domino it. Alright, so we're cold enough now that we're taking damage. Does it say? Do we have a health? I'll check inside. Look at that. Perfect timing. Kind of forgot that we were boiling the water, to be honest. When I was chopping the tree. Yeah, we have this down here, but do we have a health? We have energy, we have food, water. But I don't see an actual health meter other than our little visual here. And why we can do this and it doesn't boil anymore, I don't know, but it works. Brr. So I'm thinking, like our next goal could be making like a brick house somewhere, right? We don't necessarily have to do it here. Like rebuild this one. This works quite well as it is, so we could use clay and transport a bunch of bricks somewhere. And build a brick home somewhere between. I would like to head out. I can't tell, maybe we didn't explore all this either. But I know I want to head out over here. And this, I'm trying to remember. Where was the cliff? Here. A couple arrows here, I think. We took out a coyote or a wolf there. I think there's another one over there, or there was. So yeah, it would be nice to have some kind of shelter built somewhere. That we can use in the spring. Alright, well, I think it's becoming morning. Could rest a little bit. Not thirsty enough. Okay, so let's take a piece of meat with us. Warming up a little bit. There's the area up there. Could be some more young birch. Maybe up there where the oaks were? I'm not sure. Go take a look at that first, maybe. Up here is where there's clay, and also there's supposed to be some moss, but we only came up here in the winter. There's those up there. Nope, these are all big. This is maple. Maple. Maybe they're all maple. Yeah, I don't think we can get up there anywhere. No. Alright, well, let's head back. Ooh, no. Yeah, all these are maple, aren't they? Yeah. I know what I was thinking. Trying to find a young birch in a maple forest. Well, I could chop some of these off, maybe take a few branches back with us. We get one branch per. Alright, let's go. Gold. Well, this is our life for the winter. Little things to survive. Oh, it's just about... Nope, didn't catch it in time. Wait, where did I put the rest of these? Over here? Yeah, I just stand on top. Strong breeze. Not bad. Tree gives you 12. Well, our axe is also about to go. We do have this shaped granite. Use one of our ropes. Another stick. We could replace it. I don't know what it's like. Is it worth breaking it down, right? 50% chance of getting one of those two objects, but it's going to be like very, very broken. So I don't know. I'll just leave it there as an emergency axe. Alright, well let's go chop another one down. Or at least start to. I don't think we'll get that far. Can absolutely chop down a maple. I just don't know what's best. Ideal, I think something here, because then we could just stack the wood all together. And I don't know if they're like big or small from what we've seen. That one looks huge, right? Bigger than this one? Well, no, it's about the same. We could try chopping this one down, and maybe it'll hit the other ones. Take them out, but I don't think we'll get it down. Have to run back and warm up first, I think. I don't have anything on, that's not helping. Seems like the weather's picking up too. Oh yeah, strong gale. Time to get back. Oh yeah, 2 for 1. Alright, let's get back before we die. Fire's still going. What's it doing? 3, almost 4 hours on there. That's pretty good. Alright, so I wanted to try... Let's see here. Right click. So we can light this one, even though it's a strong gale. It is inside, right? Can we light this one? We can. And though it's a strong gale... No, it went out. Okay. This one stay going? That one has stayed going. Okay. So if it's in a shelter, we can do it. That's perfectly okay to light a fire next to your bed. Just FYI. Just gonna let it burn out, I think. Will be extra toasty. Like it was never there. Let's see something, okay? Grab a couple branches and let's look at them. They both say 5 kilos. So maybe they are just fixed size. Sure. Compare 2 to see if it gives the same. Alright, I think I could do one more run. Maybe even a 2. curious if, is this closer to the fire than this? It's kind of like we're squatting down in front of it. It did kind of warm up. Well, breeze decreased. It was -14 at the beginning, early morning. Go ahead and eat some more. Our energy is getting low. The sun is starting to set, but we could maybe make it out for one more run. Maybe just collect things, not try to chop anything up. Alright, we'll let that melt and boil. Don't remember if we need to thaw these before we put them in the soup. So, we'll thaw them out. We can stack them. Alright, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4 logs. Might be another one buried under the snow. I think we should have got 3 and 2. Right, and then lots of branches. 3, 3, and another one over there. No, it's just a stick. One right here, yeah. And one right there. Okay. This one. Alright, one more should give us a full pot. And we can make some carrot. Sun's getting real low. Probably have time, though. To grab a few more branches. Is this a branch? No, just a wood piece. How do we do it? Oh, it's supposed to be non-potable. I forgot. Okay, maybe? I think I could do this again. Let it melt, but not actually let it boil. And if I transfer this one into that one, it should remain non-potable. Well, I'm not sure what to do then. I could drink some. Don't think I could, yeah. We just fill that with, like, snow again and redo it. But I'll have to probably do it one more time. We're also going to need another log. I think I'll do it in the morning. I assume putting snow near a fire. Interesting. Like if that just slowly melted overnight. I don't think it will, but like in terms of like thawing, right? Ice thaws. A little snow. How are we doing? We could probably eat something. Alright. And liquids, we're good. How long's my fire going? I think it's pretty much maxed out. 7 hours. Sleep 7 hours. Ah, no luck. Alright, non-potable, non-potable. Ooh, it's so close. It's alright, it's still very early. Need more carrot. Oh. Uh-oh. We don't have any more carrot. Also, I just, like, used up all my carrots. I won't be able to, like, harvest them for seeds in the spring. That was foolish. I am not doing well with my thinking. Yeah, I won't be able to finish that, although maybe we can. Can we transfer? Which also makes me think, can I transfer that into a cup? No. Okay, this is non-potable. Let's make this potable. Transfer one of these. I mean, it's not looking like it'll let me, but maybe for some reason I can transfer this into a smaller container. Otherwise, I'm afraid we just have a wasted pot. With not enough carrot in it. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't... Can I... Yeah, I can't mix it. What am I going to do? Yeah, that way. Can't transfer partially made things. I mean, I could eat it, but I think we might get sick. But I don't want to waste it either, so we'll just keep it, same as this lily one. We'll think about our mistakes. But we still have some sugar beet soup. It might only be 4. I don't actually know what tree it knocked over. Is it a maple? Oh, no, I found it. Alright, broke my wedge to come back with another one. We don't have that much food left, do we? Or how much was in the other storage? I don't quite remember. There wasn't any vegetables. Is it full of meat? Alright, well, we got 2 stacks. 14 plus 4, that's 32. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it here, though. Some of these look like they're floating. We might have some glitched out invisible logs. Maybe. We'll see. If we need to, we'll haul some up. Do that, we'll probably go back and get our little pavois. And, yeah, haul out a stack. But we still have 11 here. I think the winter's got to be getting close to over. We use about 2 of these a day, or maybe 3, depending on how we do it. Either 3 of them, or 2 and some branches. It's actually probably a little too early to put this on. Also have a ton of sticks, tons of twigs. So, I mean, we got lots we could throw on there. And that's essentially our goal. Have enough water, have enough food. How much is in there? A cup. It's only a cup. Transfer you into there. Let's go check our food supplies. We got 10 meat, a couple frozen mushrooms, 1 Swede. Oh, we got a bunch of meat. I almost feel like these snowshoes are like overpowered. It's like we can move like very fast with them. Kind of just negates the snow almost completely. Oh, a lot of this is like smoked. So we got cooked, frozen cooked, frozen smoked. I like to set them out just so I can see them, right? Like we can see that one's really tiny. Down 69%. Tiny one probably wouldn't do it, but this one would probably be good. I also have a couple there, but they actually look pretty big. Though we don't want them to rot either. Just kind of curious, what if there's bears? Not that they like, well maybe they could attack you, but more so they could come and like sniff out your food and dig into your food or dig into your cabin. And our little trusty bow here would be kind of worthless against it. Alright, 22 minutes. Alright, sun is setting, but still quite high in the sky. So I think we should just go do something. What are we gonna do? Oh, maybe we'll go get the sled. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could just not sprint if I wanted the snowshoes to feel a little less powerful. Be cool to be able to like build like stairs or something, like build trails to get you to places that you can't really traverse or something. Shortcuts, if you will. Alright, let's leave this here. Warm up. Right, 500 grams, 71, 94. 500 grams. Never remembered, but 23%. Oh, let's see here. 5 hours. Well, we can either put a branch on. And sleep 6 hours. Well, I don't think we can sleep much longer. It's still night. Well, let's go get some wood, I guess. So how about we try sprinting this time? The record are at like 95. I think we're probably a bit even more, 96. Hmm, 91. Maybe not that different. Guess because the dirt's so uneven. Do that and make a little one. Oh, I didn't notice that 5 was like the mastered level. With the level 5 endurance, Increases recharge speed, total stamina increase, carrying capacity. Crafting. Total condition loss reduction, base crafted item. I guess the things we've done the least of is archery and harvesting. We're letting our fire... We're not doing much fire starting anymore, so we've just been keeping the fire going. But in the summer, we'll probably get back into doing that. Or spring, summer, fall. It's day 24. We survived 24 days. Which to me makes me think that winter is almost over. This thing's doing well. Still at like 99% addition. Maybe a little too soon, or a little early there, but I think half an hour is kind of the sweet spot. Well, I'm curious, will this be our last day of winter? Will spring arrive? Will our wood... excess wood do us any good? That's still -5 though. I mean, but I feel like going for a wander. We'll leave all that there. Just take a thawed piece of meat though. 2 thawed pieces of meat and drink of water. And we could possibly bring this back. Well, let's take our time. Be interesting if you could fall through. I mentioned that. It starts to thaw. I don't remember how quickly winter came on. It seemed pretty quick. What we could do is try to set up another fire in another cave. Maybe haul some... You guys just appear out of nowhere. Hey, young birch. Yeah, we could haul a bunch of branches. And I don't know if we have enough rocks, but for some reason we could find rocks in the winter, which seemed well convenient, but also not sure how they were spawning on top of the snow. But I guess same with the sticks. Well, I guess we're presuming the sticks like fall from the tree. Maybe the sticks are falling from the trees too. What should we burn? Just burn a whole pile of twigs. Or we get it going enough to put a couple branches in. Nah. for it. There we go. It's kind of like a little bit of a delay for the audio. Yeah, I think we'll just load it up with these little things. Let's see, this whole thing says... Ooh, can't really tell. There we go, 82. Ooh, that looked like just perfect. Or maybe a little too much. Alright, yeah, we'll take the rest of those. Take a stack of those. And maybe those. And I don't think we have many rocks. Yeah, we have a shaped one. Let's just get warmed up. Could also probably grab some of that. And then let's set out a twig so I have room to unequip it. Alright. What do we got on here? We want to keep the, oh, we gotta undo them. Reverse order. Keep the young birch here for now, until I know what I'm doing. We could definitely bring these, I think. We want to burn those? No. We don't want to burn those either. Maybe burn these. Or we burn those at a like a 50% loss. I can't remember what these can be used for, actually. It might just be these. Wood trunk set. Yeah, I guess whichever one, right? These qualify for all these. Young birch ones. They're interchangeable. Except for the posts. Roof support beam. Those have to be. Yeah, if we go to the codex and look at sets, young birch and deadwood are interchangeable by the looks of it. And as far as we determine, there's no, like, negative to it. Like, in terms of, like, quality of your build. That I could tell, at least. Maybe there is. Fancy. Alright, let's go for a little wander. To the next cave. Is that clay? Are these all clay? Clay everywhere. No, just a rock. I think we looked in here and didn't see anything. And that's this area here on the map. More oaks. Some rocks. Alright, here's a cave, I think. Hey, and we already stashed some rocks here. Past me was thinking. It's not a huge cave, but it's big enough for a fire. I don't really care what it uses, so we're going to light it up. So, 99 minutes. 2 hours 45. Moderate gale. Yeah. I don't remember. What happened last time? We don't have enough rocks. We need 6 rocks. So I think what we should do is go grab those rocks that we saw. And even if this fire goes out, we can probably, well, that's fancy. Cannot create a pile here. What are you talking about? Why not? Okay. Yeah, if we can get those rocks, then we can improve it. It'd be interesting if you couldn't get rocks in the wintertime, just because they're too... You'd have to, like, dig for them or something. I mean, this is great for convenience. That's just probably the way it's programmed, is it just drops it. But it's always on top of the ground, or the dirt, or whatever you do to the terrain. It does make sense. From, like, yeah, game mechanic, but not from realism, I guess. You could very well run into a rock, but a wolf. And there may very well be one over here. Oh, wait, look, our arrow? It's our arrow from long ago. Interesting. So does it must have got relocated or replaced above the snow? Maybe that wolf is gone. Which means we might see another arrow over here. Ooh, rocks. So many rocks. All types. Killed all the wolves. There's none left. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it was around here. I mean, we have one too many arrows now. Above a stack. Oh, there it is. Oh, we got all of our arrows back. I don't know if they last forever. They seem to last a long time. Alright, let's see if we can get all this back. I guess our skills are really carrying us, being maxed out at 5. Our ability to run. Yeah, I don't know where those oaks are. Up here somewhere? How we doing? Fresh gale. Okay, so something's going on, right? This only has a tolerance of 4, so it does know it's in a cave, right? Which again, I think this is what this means. The wind is shielded. If we come out here, it goes away. So maybe that the fire recognizes that as well. I don't know how much that helps the fire. If it makes it like immune to the wind, or just like improves it by like a factor of 1 or something. Okay, I didn't want to pick you up. Just put you back. There we go. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to make the... well, the ring does help with efficiency of fire too, I think we determined. Regardless, so it's worth doing. Fuel efficiency 5%. Right. Everything's in the way. Really? But we can put these stuff back near the fire afterwards. See, which one do we want to eat? They are pretty much identical. Doesn't really matter. I guess it's getting dark. I don't know. Or it's just overcast. I'll leave this here. How much further have we gone? And where are we? I feel like we're here. Maybe we're here. No, maybe that's the cave. Let's check. We go out this way. Is there a way up? Can't get up this, can we? No. It looks like a better cave. Ooh, look how big this one is. I should have used this one. I could always make another one. I also see something over here. A lot of things. Young birch. Wow. Young birch. Young birch. Okay. These are still maples. These are... No, these are birch. Be able to tell by the bark, but... Are there any young birches here? Alright, let's bring these back to our cave. Yeah, sun's still high in the sky. It is going down. We'll get warm. Energy is about less than a third. We've got 2 and 5, so 7 rocks here. And it's windy, but it's not that cool. Yeah, we got a young birch here. It's 2 more. Why don't we just chop this down? That might be one in front of us as well, to the right. Yeah, right there, maybe? Or is that a different... Are those the deadwoods? The top of it looks a bit blunt. Alright, well, let's go take a look, and then we should probably head back. So you... Oh yeah, dead tree. They're all dead trees. Okay. I'm not sure what to do with these, if we should bring them back or just keep them here. Could be useful for any building we do in this area. So let's just, yeah, we're pretty warm still. We could either put this out, and then we could head back. Well, I think I want to leave these here. I don't want to leave the sled. Dead tree, dead tree. That's interesting. We got past the dead trees into some more like birch forest. So that's really good. I think that's a good sign. Like we were here, right? Birch. I guess we've already walked around there though. Maybe it's not that big of a forested area. Guess we skipped over that cave. What are you? Twig bush. How are we doing? We could probably just make it back. God, we got 11 of those and 3 of those. Okay. Keep going. Well, I was leaving this here, wasn't I? We don't need it back at our cabin. What I would think, since it hasn't actually gotten above 0, we wouldn't have to really worry about the ice like thawing or melting until it does. Wow, you're still burning? You haven't been gone that long? 12 minutes. Quickly now. Alright. Alright, can we put our arrows somewhere intelligent? Put them on top of that. Okay, what about right there where they stab me in the knee when I come in? And another one? I don't think we can pile them. Can't be piled on the table for some reason. Oops. Whee! Spin around. Alright, what if we just put them on the floor? I can pile them. By my shoes. Alright, well, almost time to sleep. We'll see what the morning brings. I did just experience a bug. I kind of cut it out of the video and just redid it. I had to revert back and go recollect some of the wood and go do everything we did out there, build a second campfire and stuff like that. So I think I did everything pretty much the same. I chose not to use, like, previous knowledge. Like, we found that better cave just a little bit further. I didn't use that cave. I still used the smaller cave that we initially used. The bug I encountered was just with a clay pot. It kind of bugged out. And then when I went to pick it up, my character froze and I couldn't move. Couldn't rotate the camera or anything, so I couldn't reach the oven to sleep or do anything. So I had to just revert back to the last time I saved. Which just means I think I should, every time I lay down, just save for good measure. Just in case we encounter any kind of little glitch or bug like that. We won't lose too much progress, and we didn't lose much. It was just kind of like this day I had to redo, which is not a big deal. Like 20 minutes or something like that, 20, 30 minutes. I'm curious how long winter is left. I was going to say, how much time is left on that fire? 0 minutes is how much time is left on that fire. Should be able to reignite it. There it is. It's got a little bit of delay before we can hear the fire. Oh, let's just sleep max. We'll sleep long enough for the fire to go out, but yeah. 1 hour. But yeah, still middle of the night. So I think next time, I'm kind of thinking spring should be here soon, but I don't know when. But we've got a little setup in a cave. I can't remember. Maybe here somewhere? Maybe it's there. Can't remember where the big cave was. But anyway, we could just keep going out exploring. See if there's any more young birch in this forest to chop down. Are these all birch? Yeah, those look like birch. There's not much of a forest there before we get back to the dead stuff, but yeah. We could check it out. There's some more birch down there too. But we got quite a collection going. I don't think we have any here, but in the two caves, I didn't count, but I think we have about probably 14 or so. I might have found an extra one this time around too. Found one on the ground that I'm not sure I found last time, so might have one extra than you saw. Considering it's still -9, I'm not sure if spring is around the corner, but this is day 25, if I'm not mistaken. So if seasons are 8 days, we should be near the end. If seasons are 9 days, then we might have another day or two. If it's not specific, maybe it varies. Maybe not all season is the same length. And who knows how long we have. I just went out to gather some stuff. And to maybe make it so I could take another nap. So I will now use save more often. Not to like revert any mistake that I make. But just yeah, for bug prevention. Something I learned, things don't highlight at night, which is kind of neat. Kind of mimics that you know, you can't see them. I almost like that. I wish there was an option, actually. If we could turn off the glow. I mean, in wintertime, it's a lot easier to spot stuff if it's laying on top of the snow. But, yeah, it would be interesting to disable that. Or the option to. Heavy branch stuck in the rock. Nice. We should probably be careful in case there is a wolf that has returned to this area. Yeah, wood pieces seem more common around fir trees, so it seems like certain loot does appear in certain places. And these are neat. Branches with sticks on them. A good place to blindly walk off and break our ankle. I just had a thought. I'm curious if we could build on the ice. Like obviously it would only last until over the winter, but it'd be interesting. Build like a house for ice fishing. Survived 25 days. Just still winter. -5. Maybe spring is coming. A foggy day. Yeah, let's just try. Let it fall into the water. No, okay. It, oh, interesting though. Seems like it might... I can't see what it's doing on the bottom, I guess. But now it's trying to build on the bottom of the water. Okay. No luck. Just thought maybe worth a try. Well, I think that'll do for today. I was hoping that maybe we could make it to spring today, but no joy with that. Must be close though. So yeah, very long video today. Long video for the long winter. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.